Hello guys and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be unboxing a pallet, and it's going to be a hit and miss video. This is pure raw footage because I don't know what's going to be in here. It's just in the £400 mark for this pallet. The reason being because there's some Lego on here, and obviously Lego is one of my big things. I love Lego, and when you're buying pallets, Lego always sells. Never, it doesn't matter what it is, if it's damaged or not, as long as it's all there, you can still get the pieces, so it always sells. And if I can get the Lego off here and it's all in good condition, it's paid for the pallet. But with returns, we always know that they can be frustrating. So let's see what's in this pallet, and if you are new to this, obviously subscribe, like, and give me a comment down below if you've ever had a pallet and what you got in it. Right there. What have we got? So like I said, this is from Very. So Very's a pretty good place to get stuff from because obviously it's a catalogue shop. So it's I would say it's not a John Lewis, but it's just below John Lewis. It's quite upper market, you know. People are not going to send it back unless it's either broken or damaged or they just didn't like it. You know, you're not going to get people like from Argus that are going to do it. So first of all, we have a duvet set, and absolutely nothing wrong with it. Apparently this has just got a colour issue. So they obviously thought it looked like that on the picture, got it, and then this is not the right colour. This is a pleated duvet, and it's silver, double, good quality. I think it's going for about £29. I got the sheet. I'll just go and get the sheet and I'll tell you how much things are worth. So I've got printed out the sheet which tells me what stuff is like. The pleated duvet is retailing at £40 on there, so if it's retailing £5, obviously go check it and see how much you're selling for now. But half that price, 20 quid, bargain. I might even keep it for myself because it looks quite nice. That's the good thing about buying pallets. If you're looking to buy something, you know, you might want to keep it yourself. So many Lego things I wanted to keep, but they're just too easy to sell. Next is a Diongi kettle, which is a very nice one. The issue with this is it says it's faulty. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go through the pallet, tell you what's what, you know, then I'll tell you what if it works after, you know, when I sit down with you. Hailing at £62, so if I can get it to work, it could be alright. If it's faulty, then you know you can't sell it really because it doesn't work. A Langley fitted shade. Well, these are only cheap. They're not actually expensive, but it's just a shade. And actually, I thought it was bigger than this. They're only £8 each. I mean, if this is immaculate, I could sell this for £6 easy. First Lego. This is not the one. This is the cheapest one out of the three. But it's a Technics Lego, and it's the Airbus Rescue Helicopter. Ever want to know if the Lego is opened or not? The original seals have a little, like it's a bit of sellotape, but they have a black line through them. That's the original Lego seals. So if it's no other ones, it's been opened. This has got sellotape on this side. So yeah, I'll have to check this. Obviously I'm outside. I don't want to do it outside because it's absolutely freezing. But it has not got no faulty sticker. Obviously damaged Lego they do not sell because people are collectors of Lego. This is retailing at £179, so that's basically not far off half of my pallet's worth. We have got something else, hot sauce collection. Never had food. There's supposed to be some sweets on this as well, so it's going to be tricky selling that because I'll probably eat them. This is a zinc motorized scooter. Scooters are really hard to sell. People do not want scooters. So do not buy a pallet of scooters, they do not sell. I've still got about 4 or 5 scooters. I'm waiting for it to be a bit more hotter and maybe they'll sell. This is a motorised one for a girl. It's got tassels on, so it might sell. Hopefully it will work. It does look like it has been returned, and it doesn't say why, which is a bit strange. So obviously, again, I'll have to check it again, but I'll tell you at the end of the video when if it's worth anything or not. This is retailing on Very for £139, so if it's immaculate, I could sell this for easy £80. Previous pallets I've had, not this one, but like kids, like ride along, push alongs, and most of them they come back with like half of it missing. I just don't get it. Why do people have the cheek of like bringing something back that's got like 3 wheels? But this is a little Tykes, little thing. Who remember these? If you're in your 30s, 40s, remember the little red ones? They were so popular with the yellow roof. It's going for £60. So if it's all there, there's no reason I can't sell it for 40 quid. I told my lad I was getting a Fortnite gun in a pallet, and he's like, "Daddy, can I have it?" And I said to him, if it's completely knackered, you can have it. That sounds bad, basically, but if it works, and I gotta sell it. I've seen this going for £14.99 at the moment on Smith, I think, on sale. But everywhere else, it's selling at £46. So depending on what it seems like it's in a box still. So I know it's a Fortnite thing because there it is. So hopefully it's in good nick. But for my son's sake, he hopes it's absolutely battered. Oh, this is the Guinness tube with 1 bottle. Do you think that might be broke? What's the betting? The glass is broke, but the beer is empty. But if it's got a free beer in there, I mean, it's worth £15. You know, shame because, you know, it's quite popular, these little gift sets are, but I wouldn't pay £15 for a gift set like that. They're not worth it. Probably worth a tenner in the shop anyway. Oh, here we go. Ah, yeah. It's really nice. I actually think it's quite nice there, but obviously you can see there's a scuff right there. If you are unpacking stuff like this, get yourself one of these. Absolutely brilliant. I used to work for B&M. I'll tell you about B&M in the video. Why I don't work for them anymore. But these are brilliant. This is what you use to open boxes and all that, like safety knife. Absolutely brilliant. Don't use a knife and cut through stuff. These don't cut through anything. So we have got these 2 things are Halloween products. So obviously there's nothing wrong with these. These are going to be immaculate. There's end of stock and can't get rid of them. £29.99 each. I've seen the pictures. I'll put the picture up on there now. They are really, really nice. I mean, obviously they're not going to sell for that at the moment. So it's one of them where I'll put them on maybe for half price. If somebody buys them, you know, they buy them. But then when it comes to Halloween, later on in the year, I could sell these all day long for 20 quid. They might not even make them anymore. So I could probably sell them and no one will have them. People will buy these. Working in retail, you know what sells and what doesn't sell, and when it comes to seasons like Halloween, Christmas and that, stuff goes for cheap and they get rid of it. But when it comes back again, like I've got paddling pools which won't sell now, but I know as soon as it comes around to summer, they'll be basically queuing up for them. So these will be one of them ones where I could get rid of them probably sooner if I sell them cheaper, but I might keep on to them, you know, so I can get full price for them. So this is Mario Bowser, and this is the thing that's the most expensive on the pallet. These are retailing at £229. I've seen them on eBay selling for about 150. Because it is January, they probably reduced the prices, but it's in a box, and they're not usually in a box. They're usually like the last Lego piece, so I need to check this because hopefully when it comes in a box, when we had Lego at B&M, it comes in a box like this, and then they put it on the shop floor. So I do not know why it's in a box. It has been delivered to somebody, so I'm just thinking it might be damaged. Hopefully it's just a damaged box. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Sealed, proper sealed. Sealed, proper sealed. Has only came back because of the condition of the box. To a normal person, the condition of this box wouldn't make any difference because we're not collectors. We're just buying it because we want to make it. To a collector, the boxes have to be pristine. They have to have no scratches, no dents, no nothing. This has got, it's just a bit bashed. It's not even ripped. It's just a bit creased. So, brand new. I'm going to try and sell this for as much as possible because it is brand new. Obviously, collectors won't buy it, but somebody who wants this, like myself, because this is, I might actually save this because this could go up in price because of the Mario film coming out soon, and that's one thing. Try and sell stuff when, especially if you got stuff that's the toys and that, and there's a film coming out like Mario's coming out. This will go up in price around that time. But yes, and oh, this is by far the best pallet I've ever had. It is sealed. It's sealed. It's brand new, and it's Doctor Strange Sanctuary, or Sanctum, yeah, Sanctuary, whatever it is. This is retailing. They go up and down, but this is retailing. What my sheet says, this is retailing for £214. I could sell this probably today for 150 quid. So the pallet has been paid for now, just from that Lego. This plastic, we sold these at B&M. They're okay. They do the job. I think it looks all right. Push thing, yeah, that's fine. That's a cheap one. 15 quid. Tenner, easy. I'm going to do a video about where to sell stuff and where the best places. And one good place is obviously people you know. And if you're a single lad like me, obviously you might know a lot of girls who got kids. So yeah. And oh, wait a minute. Okay. This is a Peppa Pig bike. So, and it's all in there. So it's all in the packaging and everything. So it's not even meant to be on here. When you get pallets, they all do say that not everything on the sheet might not be there, but it usually is. Sometimes they might put extra things on, but that's all right. If it's got all the parts, sometimes they don't have all the parts, which is a bit annoying, like they'll have a wheel missing or the handlebars. But if that's all there, and it's brand new, that'll be easily sold. This is the expensive one. It's actually smaller. So this is the £79 one, and it looks like it has been returned, but it's got fragile things on the side. It's got to be metal, and this is the thing about bins. If you're gonna get an expensive bin, you don't want no dents in it because somebody won't buy this. It's got a dent in it. Let's just see. Oh, it's straight away. I open it up and the lid is dented. Oh, and that's why they sent it back. Big dent. Oh dear. Can I? minute. Oh, yeah. And it's a little bit better. Will I sell that for the £79? I wouldn't have probably sold that for £79 even immaculate. So probably sell that half price. It's still a 30 quid bin, or I might even just give it to my mum because she doesn't have a bin. Next is a hot chocolate machine, and it's actually from the company Hot Chocolate. Is it Hot Chocolate? Where it's come from? Oh, Hotel Chocolate, sorry. I've never ever seen one of these before. Obviously, Hotel Chocolate is expensive. I remember we had one in our local town centre, and I went inside it, and I was like, I'm not paying that much for a bit of chocolate. Look at that. Drinking chocolate system machine. I think it's just a frother thing. When you put your milk in and put some hot chocolate. Comes with 2 ceramic cups as well. This is £100, well, £109 retail. The pods, yeah. Oh, it's not even pods. This is amazing. This is brilliant. This is the best pallet I've ever had. If I can't make money off this pallet, I need to give up this business. So, a reef. This is the sweets. This is the one I wanted to see, just to see if they sent it back and ate all the sweets. This should be quite funny. This is £23.99. Well, retail value. Supposed to be like a little nostalgia sweet thing. I don't think it's been used. I mean, it's still in the bubble wrap. I mean, yeah, I don't think it's been used. I just gotta hide it from my lad because he'll eat them all. Towery wreath thing. Yeah, it's definitely the box. Oh, this is a Christmas thing, so they obviously didn't sell it because it's the box. Maybe there's an X display unit. I don't know. But the thing about that, it's not even on the pallet on the list, so that means it's free. Oh my god, look at that. Can you see it? Oh, it's a go-kart. It looks like it's got tape on it. Oh, please just say they've taped it up because it was the boxes opened up, but I need to see if all the parts are in, it's not damaged, before I can say it's worth it. But my lad would absolutely love that. But if it's in fine condition, I can't because obviously I've got to make money. Going for £129 and in shops it's still going for £129. So if everything's fine, 100 quid for this. So that is the pallet done. So join me back in the house where I'll tell you what actually does work, what doesn't work, and the profit I'm probably going to make when I sell it. Alrighty then. It must be about 4-5 days since I actually did the first part of this video. Reason being, got all the stuff in and then I had to do stuff, pack other stuff from sales. But obviously, if you're a reseller, if you do anything to do like buying and selling, you need to go out places. Got a few videos coming out of different areas I've been, so I went to different areas. One of them, you need to watch the next one. Oh my god, it was an absolute nightmare. So I haven't had time, and I've also caught my son's cough. He's now suddenly better after a week and passed it on to me. So I've got a bit of a cold, got a cup of tea, drinking cough medicine out the bottle because I'm too lazy to get a spoon and then spill it all over me. But since then, I have actually sold a few things, and obviously you know what I've sold. Yeah, the Lego. That went on the day I got the pallet. It was easy. But I'm going to tell you what I have got, what I've sold, what I haven't sold. It's only them. I've sold another thing where my mum bought the duvet set. She wanted a duvet set. It wasn't a proper duvet set. It was like a thick blanket. So she said, oh, I'll give you 20 quid for it. So I went, oh, so yeah, got half profit for that. But I've got the sheet here, what was in the first part. I'm just going to tell you how much the pallet cost first. The pallet cost £385 and some pennies. I'm not going to add the pennies because they're not really, doesn't matter. But so I need to make sure I make that money back just to break even, okay? So I am now doing what Selling Dan does and calculating what I've got, and then obviously dividing it by the cost of the pallet. It just breaks down everything a bit more easier, so I know each item is costing a certain amount. So if I get over that amount, then I know I've got profit for that thing. Obviously some things are cheaper, so some things won't even be worth the breakdown. But obviously stuff like when I sell a Lego, when it'll be like God knows how much over the actual price. So I worked out it's about £22 and a few more pennies per item. That's because there was meant to be 22 things on the list, but some were missing. And then I got 1, 2, 3 extras. So I'm not counting them. They are not officially on that. So they are freebies. So they're not part of the actual calculation. They're just completely free. So what I'm going to do, obviously, I went through the stuff. So the Lego Super Mario Brothers I've actually sold. Unfortunately, before Christmas, this was selling for £229 everywhere. Couldn't get it cheaper because obviously Christmas. Because now it's January, it's gone down. I think it's about £170, £180. But I sold it on Facebook for £150 straight away. He was trying to get like 10 quid off. I was like, no chance. It's sealed. If you don't want it, somebody will get it. And then he messaged back saying, I'll have it. So no fees involved in that one. So it's great. Next was a Doctor Strange. I sold that on Vinted for £125. I really wanted to sell it for £150. I could have sold it for £150 because it was going for about £180. I sold one of them before in a worse condition for £100, so I knew I could get more for it. So I was trying to hold out, but then I just wanted to get rid of it. I just want, when you got Lego, you can get rid of it. I could have probably held out and probably got an extra 10 quid. Good thing about Vinted, no fees. It's pure profit as well. So £125. So, and also with my mom's the bedding, it was £20, which was £40 retail cost usually. So so far I've actually made what 285 £285. So I'm £100 off actually getting my pallet back, so I'm breaking even. And I haven't sold anything else yet because I've been so busy doing upsells, going to charity shops, and that's what I really want to do more. Pallets are nice when you see a nice pallet like this one, but a lot of pallets do not make much money. I'm going to do a video about that. Next, I got the other Lego, the one where it was the helicopter. Unfortunately, some pieces were, I don't know if they're missing or not, but it was half made, and it looks like I can't be bothered. So I have to check all the pieces are there because there was no booklet. So that's a bit of a downer. But even so, these are which have been made or are pre-owned, they're still fetching between £130 to £150. I've put it down for 100 because I'm thinking, well, it's 100 quid, it's only £179, so it's more than 0.5%. So I'm quite happy about that. The next one was a zinc scooter. It wasn't the zinc scooter what it says on here. It was exactly the same, but it didn't have tassels. It is in immaculate condition. It's brand new, nothing wrong with it at all. £139 it is still. So I'm going to try and sell it for about 80 because scooters are just hard, and electric scooters are, people are not going to spend much on a scooter. Next was a brand new go-kart, a green one, a Speedster, and I checked the box because the back box was actually opened. It had tape on it, and apparently it said something was not fitting, which was a complete lie. The wrapping was all on it, and it had cable ties on everything, so it hadn't even been opened. So that's what happens when you get return pallets. Some people just can't be bothered to have it, you know, but they might have thought, oh, that's a good idea, we'll buy this, and then we're like, nah, you don't want this? Okay, then I've done it before, you know, said to my dad, do you want this? And they're like, nah, shall we get something else, get rid of this and buy something else? And that's what happens. So these are retailing at £129. So I'm looking for about 80. They've only just now dropped this week to £80, and I'm thinking, well, I'm gonna get the same amount because it's brand new. I might drop it to 70, but because of time of the year, like the scooters and this, it's not the sort of weather you want to buy something where you're going outside, because no one's going to buy it. When it comes to summer, these things will sell. So I'm not really bothered if it don't sell. I'm not going to lower the prices just the same. And I suggest anybody who's thinking about, oh no, I don't want it around, I want to get rid of it as soon as possible, I'm gonna sell it for like a third of the price, or sell it for hardly nothing just to get rid of it. You won't make money that way. It's pointless even buying a pallet in the first place. Just keep your money, you know, because you're not going to make any money. This is the hotel chocolate machine with some sachets. They're really nice. I mean, I haven't opened it. There's nothing wrong with it. I just seen it and looked inside. Absolutely nothing wrong with it. Seen a demo on YouTube, and they are really posh quality. You know, they look really nice. I don't want it because I've got an Nescafe one. So, but these are going for any region between 70 to 100 people. Some people are selling on eBay for about 70, so I'll put on for about the same price, and it's, if they pick me, they pick me, because some don't have the actual sachets where I have the sachets. I've also been conned by 2 people on eBay who are from South Africa, and they want my email address. They want me to send them a WhatsApp message. So it's frustrating, and eBay needs to do something about that because it's annoying. Next, I got the Addis bin, the metal one, the really expensive one. It was retailing at £75, but obviously you saw the lid was dented. I haven't really bothered with it. I have not bothered with it. I just don't see anybody buying that for 70 something pounds, even if it was immaculate. For that price, you can get a censored one that opens up, and it's not that. It's just a plain metal bin. So I've put it on for 20 quid. If I get 20 quid, because it's dented, you know. I was going to keep it for myself, but my mum doesn't want it. She's kept the other bin, the plastic one, because it's got a crack down the back. I didn't notice, so, you know, so when I took it out, then I found out the crack. So she's kept that one, because obviously it's only worth a tenner anyway. Next was the DeLonghi kettle, which I personally like. I took it out of the box, I tested it, absolutely nothing wrong with it. It said it was faulty. There was nothing wrong with it. I didn't test it. I didn't make a cup of tea, you know, and do that, because obviously then I couldn't sell it for brand new. All it is I took it out the wrapping, and the wrapping is amazing. I never had a DeLonghi kettle before. Got a toaster, but obviously my mom's, and I didn't see what it was like in wrapping and all that. They come in like plastic, and then they come in like some sort of material cloth over it, and yeah, it worked, and it boiled. The light worked, you know. Yeah, so they're £62, and personally they're worth £62. Can't sell it for £62 because the box is a bit battered around the edge, but you know, so I'm looking for 40 to 50. What anything around that I'll be happy with. The next was my Little Tykes dyno, and it's amazing. Absolutely everything there. I asked my mom to check for me to see if it was all there while I was going around some charity shops and that. And then she decided she wanted to start making it. And I was like, no, don't. I don't want it making, because if somebody buys it, I've got to take it all apart. But then she says, it looked good made up instead of just a picture of the box. And Vinted, you can't sell copied pictures where you can on obviously eBay. They take the actual item off, you know, and it's a bit annoying because sometimes you want to not keep it, because sometimes you want to keep it in the box and not open the box to make something, and then it's not sealed, you know what I mean? So yeah, it's perfect, absolutely perfect. I've made it up. As you see the picture there, it is absolutely beautiful, you know. If I don't sell it, I might keep it for my second car. So yeah, they're going for 60 quid, £40. I'm not going any lower than that because it is immaculate, it's brand new, it's ready made. So I'll probably sell it on Facebook eventually. Somebody will buy it, somebody definitely will buy that. Next was the Nerf Compact SMG. Well, guess who had that? Yes, my son. That was £46. So it's a complete loss. But think about that. Eventually, when he gets bored of it in years to come, I can sell it for half of that price. It's a battery operated. Apparently, they said it didn't work because it wasn't firing. The person didn't realise you have to put batteries in it because it's a battery operated gun. Next was a Peppa Pig kitchen, and that wasn't in that pallet. The thing that replaced it was actually the Peppa Pig bike, the balance bike, and they're going for roughly about £40. 40. Some places got it for 35, so I'm putting it on for 30. It's all sealed in packaging, so I'm not going to make it because I can't be bothered making things. Just it takes up more room. When it's in a box, it's compact, and I can put it somewhere and hide it until it's sold. Next item was some of the actual Halloween stuff. The two ghosts. They're both okay, fine. They both retail at 30 quid, but obviously that's at Halloween. I'll put them on for 15 at the moment. So if they go, they go. But obviously, the sooner as it gets close to Halloween, the sooner the prices will go up. So I'm not really bothered about that. Nice little things, very nice. Next, I got some hot sauce collection, 30 bottles of hot sauce, and brand new, not damaged, nothing missing, absolutely brand new. I haven't actually put that on eBay yet. It's somewhere in this room. I mean, this room. I'll show you at the end. This used to be my bedroom, and I've got a green screen wall where me and my son used to, on lockdown, we set up a gaming channel. So I bought green screen paint. I had a proper camera. I had a nice laptop, but obviously after lockdown and that, I needed to get rid of it all. I wasn't doing YouTube for a while, so I had a really nice camera, a really nice Apple Mac Pro, edited really nice videos. Go and check out my old videos when I used to do fitness. I did some proper cool editing. Yeah, got rid of it all. I will get one back. I'm thinking about, obviously need a GoPro for going around because I'm using my phone and it's like huge, and it's a Samsung Flip, and I do not want to lose that. Yeah, but this sauce retails about £26. There's no reason why I can't sell it for that. It's brand new. It's got a nice little cardboard box, so I can just post it and it's gone. There's no reason. Just keep it on there. Maybe sell it for 20. Obviously eBay fee, so obviously it'll take off more. So if I sell something for 20, I'm not going to be getting 20. Even with posting and packaging, you put the more post and package on, and it takes off the commission more, so you don't really get your posted and packaging. Yeah, it seems to be okay on small things, but when the things go up, more expensive things, the fees add up. Next I got was the photo frame where the dinosaurs was a bit broke. I haven't bothered with that yet, just because I haven't time. It's fixable. I found out where that mark was. That was where the dinosaur was supposed to be. So all I need to do is some super glue, stick it on, and it'll be back to new. So there's no reason why I can't sell that. I think I put it for a tenner. Yeah, I put it for a tenner. It's worth 25 quid, but no one's going to buy that for 25 quid, so a tenner is fine by me. Next was another Christmas item, and that was a whiteberry garland, and they're retailing at about £25. Like the Halloween, I've put it on for 15, but it'll go up in price when it comes to Christmas if I've still got it. Somebody has wanted one, but they never turned up on Facebook, but you know, that's what happens. Next was the sweets. They're still here. It's been almost, like I said, it's almost been a week, and the sweets have not been eaten. Actually, there might have been, but I don't know about them because they are somewhere. I don't know. But the sell by date, I didn't check that. The sell by date, I was thinking maybe the sell by date's like almost up, and it's not. It's not up until like halfway through the year, so I need to get rid of them, either selling them or eating them. So yeah, I've just put them on. I'll probably put them on for about £15-20. But the sweets in there was not even nostalgic. There wasn't even old-fashioned sweets. It was like dib dabs and that, which are old-fashioned. But I thought the box looked like it was like old-fashioned, like hard-boiled sweets. Yeah. So the next one was the white bin. Broke. My mum had it, so it was just scrapped. No profit off that. The Guinness, which obviously I was shaking because it was broke. The bottle was fine. It's in the fridge. Don't like Guinness, but I might drink it if I'm really desperate. And it has a bag of fudge. They went in literally a couple of seconds. So that's a no profit. It's damaged. Can't sell that. And then I had obviously the two Langley lights, which are cheap anyway, only £8. One was completely smashed. The other one was fine. £6. I'm looking for one, but I haven't even put that on. The other things that came free were free Christmas things. Pinecone, like wreath, which is worth 14 to £24, selling for a tenner at the moment, but it will also go up. Then there was another garland, which is selling for £20, but I got it on for £15. And then and then there was that cone, like metal cone Christmas tree thing, £49.99, brand new that is. So I'm selling for 20 quid just because of the damaged box. But obviously I will sell that for more when it comes up. But in general, a great pallet, probably the best pallet I've had. The reason being, most of the pallets I have bought recently, this is probably my sixth pallet, and I've usually spent about between £500 to £700. The tools was the most expensive, and it's probably the worst pallet. Not because of the stuff on there, because you're going to expect broken ones. It's just hard to sell. Tools are hard to sell. I'm probably going to do a car boot sale and just put all the tools on and then sell them, get rid of them. But for what you got on this, for the price, you know, like I said, the Lego, when I sell the last piece of Lego, it's paid for. So potential profit after everything, you know, I've based this on all eBay, which obviously it's not all eBay. I've been making potential profit of around £415, and that's with post and packaging and eBay fees. Obviously, it's not all going to be eBay. It's not going to be all post and packaging. So I probably will actually make more. So yes, £415 is a great, I would say that's a great profit. If I could sell it all in 1 week, that'd be brilliant, because that's like a week's wage, you know. So yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Best pallet. Obviously, I'm going to do another video about pallets, whether they're worth it. I've got quite a few videos in my head of what to do with pallets, and it's pretty damn cool. So when they come out, you'll know about it. But just want to show you before I go. I mean, I need to go because I'm not feeling too good. But I'm going to show you what my bedroom actually looks like at the moment. All the DVDs are there. There's that zinc bike. As you can see, oh look, there's some Liverpool memorabilia. All these boxes. And then if you go around, you will see there's my green screen, more boxes, my lad's old TV, and yeah, pretty much a mess. But next week I'm having a week off sales. Actually, I'm not. I say this every single day at the moment. I'm not gonna go anywhere. I'm gonna have a day off. You know, especially when you got a cold. But there's an auction on Tuesday in my local area, antiques and collectibles, and general sale. So it's on the Tuesday, but viewing is on the Monday. So I need to go to that place. I'm going to do a video about that, and then I'm going to see if I can sneakily get a video of a live auction. I've never been to an auction, like a proper auction, so that'd be quite interesting. See if I can pick up anything. Yeah, and then on Wednesday is the first midweek car boot of the place I went on Sunday. So I'm gonna pop there, see what it's like. Because I don't really want to do car boots, but to shift stuff that like the tools and that, I need to do a car boot just because I know a lot of it will sell, and I don't want to do it the weekend because obviously I'm a single dad and I need to spend time with my son, and obviously the weekend is the best time to spend time with my son. I'm gonna see what it's like and probably buy some more stuff. I've got some nice stuff, but if you want to see what I've also bought, eBay link is down in the description. Obviously, if you are watching this, just comment down saying, "Oh, I'm interested in that," and if you are, I will do a discount on you for 10%, just because you are a subscriber to me, just because I'm that nice. So hope you enjoyed this. If you did, obviously give them a thumbs up, and I will see you next time with another video.